the putback dunk to tie the game with 5:50 to go, with the shot clock expiring too. Here's Bogey gonna drive. Capella guarded by Wemby. Bogey, Dyson Daniels gonna drive. Kick out, Hunter for three, no good. Wemby with the rebound. Trae Young has went back to the locker room. 5:30 to go. This game is tied at 101. Here's Chris Paul out to Wemby. Takes the three, now shoots it. Wemby, oh, it bounced a couple times, it couldn't go. Oh, Daniels. Here's Bogdanovic to give him the lead. No good. Wemby with the rebound. Wemby. Love. Shohan. Oh, reverse lay. Jeremy Shohan. Oh. Wow. Bogey back to Krejci. Looking to pass it. Here's Capella. Back to Vin. It's off his head. Or not his head, his thigh. Spurs basketball. Hawks haven't scored in the past 2:37. Vin's coming out of the game. So is Champagne. Keldon Johnson coming in for the Spurs. Jalen Johnson's in for the Hawks. Here comes Trae Young back out of the locker room. Vassell. Paul. Keldon. Driving. Keldon. Spin move. Keldon. Layup is good. Keldon Johnson. Knocks it down. Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Trae Young's coming back into the game after this timeout. 4:31 to go. The Hawks get back their best player. We'll be right back from San Antonio. Welcome back to San Antonio. Spurs up by 4. They're still without Coach Pop. But that's okay. I think they're doing just fine. I don't know the Spurs interim head coach. Coach's name. I'm sorry, Spurs fans. I am a casual when it comes to coaches. I will not lie. But it's okay. I'm not a casual to the players. As here we go. Trae Young is back into the game. That is huge boost for the Hawks' chances to win this game. But I don't know. They're down by 4. Here we go. Trae Young's going to get the ball. Speaking of the devil. 8-0 run for the Spurs in the past 2 minutes. Here's Johnson. Oh, Wemby knocks it out of bounds. They try to get into Larry Nance.
When he went under Trae, that's what started the ankle problems tonight for Trae. And I can tell you that
as Dyson, wow, they take out Dyson Daniels for Bogdanovic. Hunter gives it to Trae. Trae's gonna pass. Oh, he tried to lob it to Larry Nance, couldn't get it. Paul to Shohan. Shohan throws it down. Spurs up by 6. Chris Paul, the assist wizard. As Johnson and Trae do a give and go. Young, kick out. Nance in the corner. Larry Nance knocks down the 3. Hawks within 3. Larry Nance has 5 threes tonight. 15 points, all threes. Devin Vassell with the basketball. Gives it to Keldon.
3:40 left.
Keldon looking to give it to somebody. Wemby has it. 6 on the shot clock. Wemby fakes the 3. Now shoots the 3. It was short, and Bogdanovic gets the rebound. They give it to Young. Whips a pass to Hunter for 3, and he knocks it down again. DeAndre Hunter keeps the hot streak going. This game is tied. DeAndre Hunter from the right wing ties the game. He has 25. The Hawks leading score, 3:22 to go. The Hawks have tied it at 107. Oh my goodness, we're going to be in for another thriller watching the Hawks.
Yeah, he's going to make a few. But in crunch time, and you push him that far away from with a challenge hand to force him to take a tough shot, that's all you want. And there's a nice pass there by Trae Young and 13 assists so far tonight. He's doing a good job of finding his teammates.
What a pass by Trae Young. Bam!
Boy,
DeAndre Hunter has really found his role as the Hawks' 6-man.
Is he playing some basketball for these Hawks?
Man.
Yeah, he's working on 6th Man of the Year, the way he's playing.
He was just mid as a starter, but now he's good as the leading bench guy. He's found his role, and it's awesome to see. So 322. Larry Nance has made 5 3-pointers. That's his career high. Been a hot shooting night for some of these Hawks. Here we go, 107-107. Devin Vassell will bring it up for the Spurs. He fakes it to Paul, now gives it to Chris Paul. Wemby coming to screen. Paul all by himself now. Paul for 3. Knocks it down. Chris Paul from the left wing gives the Spurs the lead. 3 minutes to go. 110-107 Spurs. Here's Young. Young. Larry Nance throws it down. Young logged it up to Larry, and he'll throw it down. Hawks within 1. Beautiful pass by Trae Young, and that's Nance's first 2-pointer tonight. Here comes a screen by Wemby. Paul. Hunter brings up to guard him. Paul. Wemby fakes the screen. Paul to Wemby. He got it back. Shohan almost lost it. 3 seconds left. Shohan. Mid-range over Jalen Johnson. No good. Keldon gets the rebound. Johnson passes it to Paul, who's all by himself. Fakes the 3. Vassell for 3. No. Fought for. Oh, there's a foul on the Hawks. Trae Young is called for a foul. 2:17 to go. 110-109 Spurs. Here's the replay of Trae's lob to Larry Nance. It was a 2-on-1. Wemby couldn't do anything. Shohan to Paul. Paul gives it to Wemby for 3. No. Rebound Larry Nance. Hawks need this. Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the 4th. Here's Trae Young. Guarded by Jeremy Shohan. Here comes a screen by Hunter. Young. Crossover. Young driving. Young. Contact and 1. Trae Young gives the Hawks the lead and a foul. He is a wizard.
Sore ankle or no, Deke? What a shot.
What sore ankle? What sore ankle for Trae Young? What sore ankle?
Really nowhere to go but create the contact, and now he's going to the free throw line for
1:50 to go. Young to put the Hawks ahead by 2. He got it.
20 for Trae.
20 points for Trae Young tonight. And here we go. Chris Paul will bring it up with 110 seconds left in the ballgame. Here's Chris Paul. Paul driving. Paul to Wemby. Wemby is fouled by Hunter.
Wemby around the waist.
He grabbed him by the waist.
Andre Hunter.
I could have sent Wemby to the line.
So the Hawks
No.
earned their 1 foul inside the last 2 minutes.
So now the Spurs are in the bonus. Vassell mid-range. He ties the game over Bogdanovich. I looked away, and all of a sudden Vassell has a shot in the air, and he's tied it at 112. Here's Young. Guarded by Paul. Deep 3. Trae Young from the logo. Trae Young from the logo. Hawks up by 3. Trae Young. Another deep 3 by Trae Young.
just a little bit.
In the clutch.
115 to 112.
You cannot give him space late in the 4th, especially from that deep. Here's Paul. 1:20 to go. Paul. Kick out. Keldon Johnson drives. Pass. Vassell for 3. This game is tied again. Devin Vassell again. It's Trae Young and Devin Vassell back and forth here in the late going in the 4th quarter. Young has the ball again. He's going to drive. Kick out. Jalen Johnson's wide open for 3. He'll knock it down. 1:08 to 1:15. 1 minute and 1 second to go. Here we go. Paul going quick. Paul for 3. He knocks it down. And he got fouled by Larry Nance. Chris Paul Oh my God! What is going on? It's a three-point barrage late in the fourth.
And Chris Paul has hit 2 huge threes here in this fourth.
Chris Paul will shoot a free throw to give the Spurs the lead if he can hit it. Larry Nance wanted Quinn to challenge it, and he didn't do it.
No challenge.
Paul, deep three. Yeah, that's a foul. And he knocks it down.
CP3.
CP3 gives the Spurs the lead. 56.5 to go. Here's Trae Young. He gets double teamed. Oh, Trae Young is fouled by Jeremy Sohan.
Sohan, what are you doing?
Man, you gotta give Trae 2 free throws.
Yeah,
I'll give Trae Young free throws. What is Jeremy Sohan doing?
The basket.
just mistakes on
54.6 to go. Got a whistle.
54.6 seconds left and 2 free throws.
So 2 free throws for Trae Young. The Hawks are down by 1. A double-double for Young. 23 points, 15 assists. Perfect from the line. Not anymore. He missed it. And in comes Dyson Daniels for Bogdanovich. Trae Young gonna tie the game here if he can make it. Trae missed both. Sohan comes up with the rebound. Trae Young. That is rare from Trae. That is not what you need here in the fourth. Daniels bothering Paul. Paul, double team. Wemby for 3. No. Rebound by Hunter. Here's Trae Young. He'll bring it up. They're down by 1. Deep 3. Trae Young. No good. It's out of bounds. Spurs basketball with 27.6 to go.
biggest possession right now.
Quinn Snyder's telling him to foul. Johnson into Paul. Paul out to Vassell, who's all by himself. There's a 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. I'm sorry. No, it is 3 seconds. They foul Chris Paul. Oh no, they called a timeout right before the foul. 18.2 to go. There is a 4-second shot clock difference. And we'll be back from San Antonio. They go to commercial. Back to San Antonio. Spurs basketball with 18.2 to go. They're up by 1. I had a brain fart for some reason. I forgot the score. 119-118. 14 seconds on the shot clock. 18 seconds left in the game. Hawks need the foul. Harrison Barnes lobs it into Wemby. Wemby fouled by Larry Nance. That'll put Wemby at the line. 17.4 to go.
So Victor goes to the line.
Hawks have 2 timeouts. San Antonio only has 1. Just for reference. That took a second off the clock. 17.4 to go.
And the Hawks still have 2 timeouts remaining.
I think Wemby needs to hit both.
Wemby has 33 points. He's launched 13 threes and made 5.
Wemby.
First one.
Got it. Makes the first.
Barnes out. And Jeremy Sohan comes in.
Jeremy Sohan comes in for Harrison Barnes.
Shot for Victor.
Wemby's getting an MVP chance.
Chance of MVP rain down.
Why not?
And the second shot is...
Oh, he missed it. And Daniels gets the rebound. Snyder calls timeout with 16 seconds left. Oh, no. That is not good for Wemby.
And the San Antonio...
I think the Hawks are going to go for a 3 here. They've been knocking them down in the fourth quarter just as efficiently as the Spurs have. 16 seconds left. Shot clock will be turned off. I swear I've watched 3 Hawks games that have come down to this. One of them was in overtime against the Lakers. You saw that video.
And each
One was against Portland. That video got taken down because I was showing the game what was going on. So that was unfortunate. Well, you're going to see this one on YouTube. So 16 seconds left. Who will the Hawks and Spurs bring out on offense and defense? Here we go. Hawks still drawing up a play.
In the fourth quarter, missed a couple of free throws that I know he's still kicking himself about. Yeah. But
So are San Antonio.
to make everything right in the last 16 seconds.
16 seconds left. Spurs lead 120-118 over Atlanta. Here we go. It's Wemby, Vassell. Hawks have Nance, Johnson, Bogdanovich, Young. And who will be the last Hawk? It'll be Hunter. And then for the Spurs, I saw Wemby, I saw Vassell, I see Keldon, CP3, and Sohan. Here we go. Trae Young's going to inbound it. Wow, that's a choice. Trae Young's going to inbound it. He's going to get it into Larry Nance. They're going to try to get it to Young. Here comes Hunter from the backcourt. Oh, my God! Oh, my God! He just stood over Wemby. He just stood over Wemby. He threw it down. He threw it down and taunted Wemby. The Spurs want to attack. Hawks want a foul. Spurs want a technical foul. There is going to be a tech call on DeAndre Hunter for standing over Wemby. DeAndre Hunter throws down the jackhammer over Victor Wembanyama. He postered the shit out of him. And they wanted a tech right away.
When I say he threw to that baseline.
Oh my goodness, DeAndre Hunter. What a throwdown.
Now San Antonio has taken a timeout.
The Spurs call their last timeout. This game is tied. DeAndre Hunter. He just flew to the rim and postered the hell out of Wembanyama. That's the best dunk I've seen this season. Oh my God. He came from the backcourt and just flew past Wemby and threw it down and stood over him. Chris Paul was calling for it right away.
But that's clearly a foul. But what DeAndre Hunter did there is got in the air before Wembanyama could get there and threw it down right over top of him.
So offsetting tees for Hunter and Victor.
Oh, Hunter did get teed up, but so did Wembanyama. They offset. This game will be tied. No free throws.
By Hunter to tie this game.
Oh my goodness. DeAndre Hunter.
But the running
He's the Hawks' leading scorer for a reason tonight. Oh my goodness. Whoo! All right. I got to calm down. We still got 11 seconds left. This game is tied. There could be more crazy shit to happen. Oh my God. Wow, he threw it down over Wemby. They both get teed up. 11.1 to go. Paul will inbound, it looks like. Yes, he will. It's Paul, Johnson, Sohan, Vassell, and Wembanyama. Daniels, Young, Johnson, Hunter, and Nance for the Hawks. Here we go. They give it to Vassell. Back to Paul. Wembanyama in the post. Nance tips it away. Jump ball.
No. Kevin Cutler's calling a jump. No, Wemby touched it last.
Jump ball. The Hawks commentators are saying it's off of Wembanyama. Paul.
Clearly touched it last. Time
I can't tell. It's too fast. Here we go.
This isn't even close.
Oh, it's off Wembanyama last. Nance tipped it, and then it went off Wembanyama out of bounds. That should be Hawks ball. And Quinn Snyder's going to challenge, as he should. Hawks are getting this ball back with 8 seconds left. No one has any timeouts left.
Called a timeout to challenge the previous player with jump ball on a possession.
Yeah, it's going to be Hawks basketball. Unless the refs are blind, this should be Hawks basketball.
Not throw it to him, get the ball back, then you run the two-man.
Wow. What's this kid doing? What's this kid doing?
8 seconds left.
This should be done real quickly. Nance goes up, he touches it first, and then Wembanyama touches it last. It's clearly off Wemby. Yeah, this is going to be clear as day. It's going to be Hawks basketball.
Larry Nance has been big.
Larry Nance has been awesome this fourth quarter for the Hawks.
Oh, you're right.
And this whole season for the Hawks in general. But obviously the biggest win in that trade for Atlanta is obviously Dyson Daniels. But yeah, clearly off Wemby. Going to be 8 seconds left.
And the Atlanta bench knew it right away.
The Atlanta bench knew it right away.
Looks like the clock's going to stay at 8 seconds.
Clock's going to stay at 8 seconds.
After review, the on-court ruling of a jump ball has been overturned. Wembanyama is the last to touch the ball, therefore it will be Atlanta's ball. The challenge is successful, but it will be a second challenge, so there will be called a timeout.
Good call, refs. No more timeouts for anybody. No more timeouts. That was the Hawks' second challenge, so they are called for their last timeout. 8 seconds left.
8 seconds. Turn the time, everybody.
You think it's going to be Trae Young, Jalen Johnson, or DeAndre Hunter who gets this basketball. Or maybe even Larry Nance. Who knows? Spurs got to be ready for anybody. 8.2 now on the clock. Who's going to inbound here for Atlanta? Oh, Bogdanovich is in the game. Anybody can be the hero here. Here's Jalen Johnson. He'll inbound. Keldon Johnson in front of him. They give it to the backcourt to Trae Young. Here comes Trae Young. Young guarded by Wembanyama. Young, spin move, step back. Oh, he missed it. Wembanyama tipped it. And we're going to overtime. Wemby blocks it. And this game is going to overtime. Oh my goodness. Trae Young tried to sidestep at the top of the key, and Wembanyama said no and denied it. Trae almost made it too. It hit the front of the rim.
Yeah, you're right. Both teams have done what they needed to do to try to get themselves a chance to win. But for the Hawks, that last attempt right there was a good opportunity.
We're going to overtime here in San Antonio. 5 more minutes of basketball.
When you had Russell right out front for a wide open pass.
We go to overtime, and we'll have it for you on FanDuel Sports Network right after this.
One of the toughest jobs in law enforcement.
Welcome back to San Antonio. What a wild game we have in store. It's overtime. Atlanta versus the Spurs. Wow, I've watched both the Hawks overtime games so far. Hell yeah, this should be good. Here we go. 5 more minutes of basketball.
That was a determined physical play there. Going to the basket was not going to be.
Here we're replaying Hunter's throwdown over Wemby. He postered Wembanyama. Overtime here in San Antonio.
So we go to overtime. Larry Nance Jr. stays out there with 17 points.
Larry Nance and Wemby is going to be the inbound, or the tip-off, my bad. This is the Spurs' first overtime game of the year. The Hawks are undefeated in overtime. Spurs obviously win the tip thanks to Wembanyama. They get it out to Paul. Vassell screens. Hunter's now on Paul. Paul gives it to Wemby in the post. Wembanyama, there's a screen. Wembanyama trying to pass. Here's Paul. Paul pass. Wembanyama for 3. Fake 2 defenders and got it as the shot clock expired. Wembanyama for 3. What a play. Here's Young. They give it to Daniels. Daniels pass Paul. Daniels layup is no good. Johnson tip no good. Nance tip is good. Now the lead's down to 1. Paul. Vassell screens. It's a wedgie. Paul lob up to Wembanyama, fouled by Hunter.
like you said, off the bench, 19 and 10, Hunter 26 and 6. And just two great players that's going head to head here. And you look at the pass here, and a good tip here by Nance. Nance, like I said,
Paul will inbound it to Keldon Johnson. Shohan to Vassell, trying to spin away. They're double teaming Devin. They get it to Wembenyama. Keldon Johnson. Keldon drives. He lost it. Trae Young with the steal. Trae Young steals it. He'll bring it up. Screen. They got Keldon on Trae. Trae backing up. Now drives. Trae. Layup. Oh, he missed it. Chris Paul rebounds it. Paul to Shohan. Oh, he missed it. That was going to be a nice layup over Jalen Johnson, but it just went out. Here's Jalen attacking Keldon. Oh, it's blocked by Wemby. Paul saves it, and it's off of Trae Young and goes out of bounds. What a heads-up play by Chris Paul. The defense of Wemby comes through again. 37 for Wemby, fourth block of the night. Vassell gives it into Shohan. 3:20 to go. 8th block of the game for the Spurs. Half of them are by Wemby. Here's CP3, guarded by Trae. Wemby comes in the screen. CP3 fakes the three. Wemby, oh, he throws it down. He throws it down. It's the Wemby show in overtime. Young, down by 3. He can shoot him. Trae trying to pass it out to Dyson. Dyson spin move. Daniels gets the layup. Dyson Daniels having a nice overtime. And Vassell will bring it up for the Spurs. 2:44 to go. Spurs up by 1 over Atlanta. Paul has it. Guarded by Daniels. Wemby screens. They switch defensively. Paul to Wemby. Wemby gonna drive. Wemby mid-range. No. Rebound. Fought for.
Atlanta ball.
And it's Atlanta ball. It's off of Shohan.
Yeah, he's got a load of points.
All right, Johnson's going to give it to Trae. 2:28 to go. 125-124 San Antonio.
Hawks down 1, 2:24.
Young bringing it up. Screen by Hunter. Devin now on Young. They screen again. Young double team. Now Wembenyama's on Young. A mismatch. Here's Johnson. Jalen. Guarded by Keldon. Jalen drive. Kick out to Trae. Hunter corner 3 wide open. No good. Larry Nance gets the rebound. He puts it up and in. Hawks take the lead. Larry Nance. How about that? He's going off in the late going. Paul fakes the 3. Wemby for 3. Got it. Victor Wembanyama again. He's got 42. 128-126 Spurs. With 1:45 to go. Young drive. Young pass. Oh, it's tipped by Shohan. Shohan out to Keldon. Spurs have numbers. Keldon layup. Keldon gets it. 4-point lead for the Spurs. 130-126. 1.5 to go. Here's Daniels. Out to Hunter. Out to Young. Young right wing. Guarded by Shohan. Hunter gonna screen. Oh, Hunter and Shohan fall. And Shohan trips Hunter. That'll be a foul on Jeremy. 4th foul for Jeremy. Hawks will take it at the side out. Spurs fans do not like the call, as you guys can tell. Nance.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
Gives it to Hunter. Hunter drives on Wemby. Screen. They switch defensively. Hunter guarded by Keldon. Mid-range. Air ball. Chris Paul. Hammered by Daniels. That'll be a foul. Oh, Paul's grabbing his wrist. Chris Paul might be hurt.
Chris Paul holding his arm. Maybe the wrist area.
Chris Paul's holding his arm.
He might be coming out of the game.
He's hurt.
Like he might have broke something.
Chris Paul, oh, it's a finger. It's one of Chris Paul's fingers.
And I tell you what, he did a great job of facilitating.
Oh, man, that sucks.
Wemby and the other guys. Now he is out. Going back
his arm bent in the wrong way. And Harrison Barnes will come in for CP3. 1 minute to go in overtime. Spurs up by 4. Keldon guarded by Trey. They give it to Wemby. Wemby hands it off to Vassell. Vassell lost it. Vassell mid-range, no good. Nance gets the rebound. They get it to Dyson. Here comes Paul to the scorer's table. Daniels out to Young. Young's going to drive. Young needs to let it go. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Keldon Johnson with a big play. Nance steals it back. Oh, they got a timeout off.
Man, I don't know about that.
They got a timeout off.
nobody had possession, so how do you
Ball
go
rolling around. How is this happening?
The Hawks are confused. I'm confused.
Let's see if San Antonio had it long enough to get a timeout. Well, I guess they called it when Wemby grabbed it flat on his back.
They called it when Wemby was on his back with the ball. Trae Young was triple team in the lane and Johnson stole it. Or Johnson poked it away. Wemby ends up with it on his back and then tries to get it away. And Nance gets it. Tries to shoot a 3, but they got the timeout off. 38 seconds left. Spurs up by 4.
42 points. 13 to 24 from the floor, but 7 of 15 from three-point land.
Second out the game summary. 4 Hawks with 20 or more.
You see Chris Paul is coming back in the game here.
Chris Paul's coming back in the game.
Wemby with those 42 points. Hawks, despite the 50 paint points for San Antonio, they won the paint by 4.
So 38 seconds left. There's 22 on the shot clock.
Down the stretch here, it's been Chris Paul.
Spurs up by 4.
A 3 and a 4-point play. Huge in the fourth quarter for CP3.
Yeah. 7 rebounds, 8 assists.
Harrison Barnes will inbound. They give it to Keldon in the backcourt. He's guarded by Trae Young. Keldon out to CP3, who's back in the game. Guarded by Dyson. Here's a screen. Got Trae on CP3. Here comes Wembanyama to screen. They got Nance on CP3. 5 seconds left. Paul for 3. He knocks it down. That's the dagger. Chris Paul puts this ball game away. Timeout Hawks. He comes back from being down hurt and knocks it down. And that'll put this ball game away. 7-point lead for the Spurs with 18.9 to go. CP3 with the overtime dagger over Nance. His second 3 over Nance in the fourth quarter / overtime.
Not a single shot, and he comes up big in the second half with 12 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. Perfect 4-4 from the floor. Man. Boy, your heart goes out
Wow.
to these Hawks. They
What a
fought
game.
so hard tonight. Yes, they really did. I mean, listen, San Antonio had to hit some tough shots down the stretch to put themselves in a position to win.
Back home Saturday. What a lineup. John Morant, Memphis in town Saturday. The Ant-Man Monday night when Minnesota visits. Thursday, Kobe White and the Chicago Bulls, followed by Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat on Saturday afternoon. The big homestand that wraps around Christmas Day, all at State Farm Arena. And boy, the Hawks really fought in this one on the road.
So here we go.
They did.
Down 2, they got the big jam from Hunter to tie the game. Had a chance to win it at the end. Came up empty, and the Spurs have dominated the overtime.
All right, Johnson's going to inbound. Jalen will inbound. He's trying to find somebody. Having trouble. Gets it into Young, who's in the backcourt. Trey needs to go quick. He's going to attack. Wembenyama blocks it. And it went over the top.
Wembenyama altering shots.
And that'll do it. Chris Paul, Victor Wembanyama, the Spurs take down the Hawks in the first overtime game of the season for them. What a ball game between these Spurs and Hawks. Valiant effort by Atlanta, but the San Antonio Spurs were too much in overtime. What a game. Mitch Johnson, that's his name. That's his name. Mitch Johnson, the acting head coach. What a performance by him. 133 Spurs, 126 Hawks. What a game. CP3, Wemby are the heroes for San Antonio. That's it from San Antonio. What a ball game. I'm RV and I'm out. Peace.